join me on Patreon. There's a link in the description below, which takes you to my Patreon page. It's very simple in terms of signing up. There's no contract. You can cancel your subscription to my Patreon at any time. It only costs $3 a month, which is about £2 a month. Again, you can cancel at any time, no problem at all. And for that money, you get access to all of my podcasts, which I've done so far on Patreon. Because a lot of people are asking me, if they sign up for my Patreon, do they get access to all the previous podcasts that I've done and all the previous episodes of Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer? Yes, you do. You get access to everything that I've, all my whole back catalog on Patreon is accessible to you. If you sign up today or if you sign up next week, it'll all be accessible to you. So yeah, sign up with me on Patreon. I'm doing Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer. Those are coming out every week, new episodes. And I'm also doing Topical podcasts. The latest one was about Black women in weave. A lot of people really enjoyed that podcast, actually. The Black women in weave one. It was an interview that I did where I kind of had a debate with a black woman on there about weave. It was like 45 minutes long. It was very respectful and whatnot, but we were talking about the whole phenomenon of black women wearing weave, why they do it from a psychological point of view, and the fact that me personally, I don't like weave, and there's a lot of other guys out there, black guys, who don't like weave. We were just going into the whole thing. I've done other podcasts on there about witchcraft, about politics, about gender roles, the family, relationships. I did mention the witchcraft one. People love that witchcraft podcast for whatever reason. Promiscuity. I did a podcast about studs versus sluts and why they're different. Yeah, a lot of controversial topics on there, and people seem to be enjoying it. So I encourage you guys, if you're interested in any of these kind of topics, to sign up with me on Patreon. Once again, it's only going to cost you about £2 a month. You can cancel at any time. And I've had glowing endorsements from many, many people who have signed up with me on Patreon. I've got over 200 people now that have signed up with me. So yeah, check me out for £2 a month, where you can cancel at any time. You get a minimum of 2 podcasts from me every single week. Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer, new episodes of that, and also Topical podcasts where I'm talking about all kinds of controversial topics. And you also get the opportunity to vote on what you want me to talk about. One of the upcoming podcasts that I'll be doing is about my dating life. For some reason, this is a topic that people wanted me to cover in one of my podcasts. People, I put a poll out there on Patreon with a bunch of different topics that people could vote for, and the one that overwhelmingly people want to hear about are my dating stories. So that's going to be the one of the podcasts that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. But there are a whole heap of other ones as well. Feminism, the transgender agenda, I'm going to be talking about that. All kinds of other things, topical things will be. I did a podcast already about race and racism and whether it's natural to be racist. That's one of the podcasts I did fairly recently. People like that one. So yeah, sign up with me on Patreon, people. Shout out to everyone who's signed up so far. And once again, if you sign up today, you get access to all my previous podcasts that I've done, my whole back catalog. So yeah, catch you over there. It's Hatman, I'm out.